Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back to school. Hi, Mr. Presley here with you on this wonderful Wednesday for learning. It's going to be sunny outside, a beautiful day. It's a great day to be a Falcon. Today is Wednesday, March 29th, 2023. We're glad you're back with us for a great day of learning. Hey, it is March Madness, and part of that we're doing Music in Our Schools month, and we're down to our final four. We've done all the contests. The final four, who's going to win this week? I hope you have a chance to vote. Is it going to be We Will Rock You from Queen, Cha-Cha Slide by DJ Casper, Love Story by Taylor Swift, or Pirates of the Caribbean by Klaus Baudette? So those are the four choices you have. Hope you vote this week. Again, we're doing Music in Our Schools month, and so I hope you have a chance to vote as we finish out March Madness with that. Hey, speaking of March Madness, it's pizza day. That's right. It is Wednesday. That means it's cheese pizza with roasted broccoli, or you can have a turkey and cheese sandwich. Please remember to take a fruit and a vegetable with every school meal. Also, month of March is reading month. We've been reading all month. You've been doing a great job. I know the genre in the library is science, so I hope you're checking out some science related topics and are checking those out and filling out the forms. So Mrs. McBride will pull out 3 names as part of March in the genre of science. It's also a chance for you to fill out this reading log. This reading log, if you fill it out with the date, the book you're reading, and the time, the minutes you've read. If you've read 8 hours during the month of March, you can go on to High Trek Adventures, and your parents can fill out that form, and you'll get a voucher for free, either ropes course, laser tag, climbing wall. They got all kinds of cool things for you to do. And again, that's part of our March Madness, our reading challenge this month. Hey, it also is Women's History Month, and I have some more great women I'd like to share with you that we can put up on our wall. This is one of my favorite people of all time. This is a hero of mine when I was a little kid, Jane Goodall. I love Jane Goodall. Jane Goodall, she's still alive today, but back in the 60s, she went to the Gombe Stream National Park in Tanzania, which is in Africa, and she witnessed human-like behaviors amongst the chimpanzees, and it included armed conflict. So what she was able to do is she was able to be an expert primatologist. That means studying the chimpanzees and their behaviors, and she became a world expert on chimpanzees. And so she did a 60-year, believe it or not, 60-year study. So she studied for 60 years the social and family interactions of wild chimpanzees. And again, in 2002, she was named a UN Messenger of Peace and an honorary member of the World Future Council. So she still is an advocate today. Jane Goodall, born in 1934, so she's in her 80s and doing still wonderful work for her causes for the earth and the environment and animals. This is Marianne Wright Edelman. Marianne Wright Edelman, she is still alive. She's basically, her achievements were in humanities. She was an attorney and civil rights advocate who founded the Children's Defense Fund. And what that is it's the nation's strongest advocacy group for children. She's a passionate champion for kids, and her organization works on health care and assistance for homeless children. So that's one of the parts that she has done to contribute to the world, really. This is Clara Barton. She's no longer alive, but she was born in 1821, and she actually started the American Red Cross that we still have today. So she was, not only did she found and start the American Red Cross, she helped injured soldiers during the Civil War and became known as the Angel of the Battlefield. And she later started doing relief in the Spanish-American War, even at the age of 77. She taught school and she worked as a clerk in the U.S. Patent Office. When she was 40 years old, the Civil War started, and that's where she started her life's work. So she was 40 years old when she started being an activist for helping with people that were injured during the Civil War. And after the war, she coordinated again the efforts to start the American Red Cross, and she served as their president for many, many years. This next person is Amelia Earhart. You ever heard of Amelia Earhart? Well, she was the first woman to fly across the Atlantic Ocean. So she was a pilot. She was the first to fly solo across the Pacific Ocean. So she was the first woman to fly across the Atlantic, and then the first anybody, man or woman, to fly solo across the Pacific Ocean. She was a strong individual and inspired other women to take the risks of non-traditional areas. So she was definitely a strong, courageous person who was involved in some pretty amazing things to be able to fly solo across the Atlantic and the Pacific. This is Mary Ann Shad Carey. Amazing. She was born in 1823, so she lived in the 1800s. She was the first Black American woman to enroll and graduate from Howard University Law School. She appeared before the House Judiciary Committee to argue the rights of women to vote, along with Susan B. Anthony. During the 1870s, while practicing law, she lectured throughout the United States about the improvement of education for Black Americans. Wow, pretty significant person in the history of not only Black Americans, but also women and the rights for them to have and be able to have educational opportunities. Very cool. And the last one I wanted to showcase today with you is Marie Curie. So Marie Curie, she conducted research on radioactivity. She was the first woman to win a Nobel Prize and the first person and only woman to win the Nobel Prize twice. Wow, she won it twice. She's the only person to win it twice in 2 different scientific fields. Her husband was co-winner with her of her first Nobel Prize, making them the first ever married couple to win the Nobel Prize. And so she was born in Poland. She studied and became practicing science in Warsaw, Poland. And then she went on to develop a pioneering technique of radioactivity, which then helped us with developing X-rays. Right, so in 1920, she founded the Curie Institute in Paris and the Curie Institute in Warsaw, and they remain major centers for medical research today. During World War I, this is way back, like before 1920, she developed mobile radiography units to provide X-ray services to field hospitals during World War I. So lots of stuff with radiation and helping us with what we now today have as our X-rays and things like that. Very cool. So again, I'll put these wonderful, courageous women up on the wall. I hope you get a chance to go check that out as part of Women's History Month. The contributions they made are significant to the impact of our community, our state, our country, and our world. Hey, you know who's doing some great work today, or this month? Students in Mrs. Carlson's class. Austin Burnell, congratulations. Look, knowing multiplication facts. So he completed all levels of the challenge. Great job, Austin. Also doing that great work, Isaac Gales. Congratulations. Isaac, you can come on down and get your certificate too, knowing all of your multiplication facts. That is so important. Also, congratulations to Molly Odell, who's done the same thing. Great job. Knowing your multiplication facts is so important. The 3 of you can come on down and pick up your certificates. Special shout out, whoop, whoop, to you for doing a great job. It's an awesome practice to be able to have. Everyone should know their addition and subtraction facts and should know their multiplication facts. It's something you will have and need for the rest of your life. So when we go, why do I need this? Why am I learning this in school? Those are super important skills to have. So great job knowing your multiplication facts. Again, everyone at our school should be able to do that eventually. If you can't do it yet, you'll get there. Just keep practicing. Hey, I got quite a few birthdays for today. That's amazing. Here on March 29th, we have 5 birthdays. Happy birthday today to Kate Folger. Also happy birthday to Noah Medina Jacobo. Also happy birthday to Caitlin Orr. Also happy birthday to Grayson Von Juan. And happy birthday to Mrs. Baca in the office. So happy birthday to the 5 of you. You can come on down and pick out of the birthday bucket this morning. I hope you have a great day on your birthday. All right, I hope everyone has a great day today. Remember, at Fryelands Elementary School, we respect everyone's feelings and property and their right to learn and be safe. Have a wonderful day, boys and girls, and always remember, your Fryelands family cares about you. Be kind. Be kind today and every day. Teachers, please lead your students in the Pledge of Allegiance. Boys and girls, remember to try and fill out our finalists and see who's going to win that Battle of the Bands there for the month of March. All right, have a great day, boys and girls. We'll see you soon.